Today our topic is again the integration. Last time we did the definite integrals. Today we will do the indefinite integrations. Indefinite integrals. Today we will do the indefinite integrals.
Sir, how many classes are left, sir?
This is the last one. Today is the last class. So today we are doing exercise 5.5. This is the exercise of definite integrals, and this exercise we will do by substitution method. Exercise 5.5, definite integrals. Sorry, indefinite integral. Last time we did the definite integral. Today the indefinite integrals. Exercise 5.5. That is on page 374. Exercise 5.5, page 374. Question number 1. Integrate sine 3x dx. We will use the substitution method. 3x will be considered as u. Let us suppose u is equal to 3x. Differentiate u with respect to x. du upon dx. Because u is a function of x. U is a function of x. Therefore, we will differentiate u with respect to x. So du upon dx will become 3 into derivative of x will be 1. So du upon dx is equal to 3 into 1, that is 3. So 3x will be replaced by u, and dx will be shifted on that side, 3 will be shifted here, interchange. Du upon 3 is equal to dx, cross multiplication, which is called the cross multiplication of 3 means 3 upon 1. 3 means 3 upon 1. So du into 1 will be du, and 3 into dx will be 3 dx. Then 3 will come over there. So du upon 3 is equal to dx. Now it will be replaced over there. Therefore, we will replace in the original equation, original question. Sine 3x is replaced by u. Sine u. And dx is replaced by du upon 3. This 1 over 3 is constant, that will be taken outside. Constant will be taken outside. Inside will be sine u. Sorry. It will be 1 over 3 will be outside. Inside will be sine u du. Sine u du. The integral of sine u will be minus cos u. 1 over 3. The integral of sine u will be minus cos u. And this is the indefinite integral. There are no values, no limits of the integral. Therefore, we will add c. At the end, we will add c. Constant will be added in all the indefinite integrals. Usman Ahmad. Okay. Now simplify this one. This will become minus 1 over 3 cos u plus c. U will be replaced by 3x because in the question there is no u. In the question there is no u. U was our substitution. That was our supposition. So we replace u by 3x because u is 3x. Therefore, the answer will become minus 1 over 3 cos 3x plus c. In all the indefinite integrals, we have to add c at the end of the question. When we have finished the integration, then we will add c at the end. So this is the answer. Again, I am explaining it. The question was integral sine 3x dx. So we will consider 3x as u. So 3x will be considered as u. U is equal to 3x. Now differentiate u with respect to x because u is a function of x. So it will become du upon dx is equal to the derivative of 3x will be 3 into 1. So 3. Du upon dx is equal to 3. So dx will shift it over there and 3 will come over there. So du upon 3 is equal to dx. Du upon 3 is equal to dx. Now dx and 3x will be replaced in the question. It will become sine u. 3x is replaced by u, sine u, and dx is replaced by du upon 3. So sine u, the integral sine u du upon 3. So this is 1 over 3 is constant that will be shifted outside. 1 over 3 integral sine u. 1 over 3 integral sine u. So sine u, the integral of now we will integrate. This is the simple question, just like the formula sine x integral sine x dx. Integral sine x dx. The integral sine x dx will be minus cos u. So 1 over 3 is constant, that is outside, and the integral of sine u, so du will be minus cos x. So integration is finished, so we will add c, the constant. Because if we differentiate it, the derivative of c will be equal to 0. And the derivative of minus cos x will be sine, minus cos u will be sine u. And 1 over 3 is constant as it is. Now 1 over 3 minus cos u. Cos u is the integral of sine u and plus c. Open the bracket, it will become minus 1 over 3 cos u plus c. Now u is replaced by 3x. So it will become minus 1 over 3 cos 3x plus c. Minus 1 over 3 cos 3x plus c. This is the final answer. This is the final answer. In this way, we will do by substitution method. We have to do the remaining question. That was question number 1. Now we will do question number 2. Remember, when we are substituting, So in the integration, there should be either u or x. Both should not be together. Some are x and some are u. X is replaced totally by u. X totally replaced by u. Then we are able to integrate. If both are there, x and u, we are not able to integrate it. If x and u both are there, we will not be able to integrate it. There should be, when we are replacing u, so in the whole question, there must be u. There should be no x at all. There should be no x at all. x बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए, सिर्फ u में ही function हो. It should be a function of u. Okay, now again Sayyid Muzammil Basim. And Ahmad Wasim. Fahad bin Rashid. Now we'll do question number 2. Question number 2. Integral x sine 2x squared dx. Integral x sine 2x squared dx. So 2x square will be considered as u. We will suppose 2x square equal to u. So let u is equal to 2x square. U is equal to 2x square. Differentiate. Why we differentiate? Because we want to find the value of dx. We are differentiating to find the value of dx. Du upon dx will become 4x. Du upon dx will become 4x. 2 is constant. X, the derivative of x square will be 2x. 2 into 2 will be 4x. So therefore, du upon dx will become 4x. Usama Abra. Saveria Makin. Hassan Ahmad. Now we will find the value of dx. Dx will be shifted over there and 4x will come over there. So du upon 4x is equal to dx. 4u upon du upon 4x will become dx. Now we will replace these two values. Therefore, integral x is there, right over there x, then sine 2x square is replaced by u, and dx is replaced by du upon 4x. X is cancelled by x. So it will become integral sine u du upon 4. Integral sine u du upon 4. This 4 is constant, it will come outside 1 over 4. This is upon 4, so it will become 1 over 4. Inside will be sine u du. Inside will be sine u du. So there is no x. If there is no x, we will integrate it. If there is x, we will not be able to integrate it. So it will become integration 1 over 4 is constant, and integral of sine u will be minus cos u and plus some cos. Integral of sine u will be minus cos u. So it will become minus 1 over 4 cos u plus c. U is replaced by 2x square because u was not in the question. So final answer will become minus 1 over 4 cos of 2x square plus c. Cos of 2x square, u is replaced by 2x square plus c. So this is the final answer. Now who came? Omema came. Anas came. So this is the final answer. Again, I am explaining it. Question was integrate x sine 2x squared dx. So 2x square is replaced by u. We will suppose 2x square is equal to u. So that will be replaced by u. Now we will find the value of dx. So differentiate u with respect to x because u is a function of x. So du upon dx will become 4x, 2 2s are 4, and 2 power 2 minus 1 will be power 1. So 4x. Du upon dx is equal to 4x. Now dx will be shifted over there and 4x come over there. So du upon 4x is equal to dx. So we found the value of dx as well. Now we will replace all the values. X we did not know. So x will remain as it is. And sine 2x square will be u, sine u. And dx is replaced by du upon 4x. X is cancelled by x. So we have sine u integral sine u du upon 4. integral sine u du upon 4. So 1 over 4 is a constant that is outside. 1 over 4 integral sine u du. 1 over 4 is constant. So inside will be integral sine u du. The integration of sine u will be minus cos u. 1 over 4 is constant, minus cos u and plus sec because this is the indefinite integral. There is no values of x over there, no limits of x. So we have to add c. So 1 over 4 into minus cos u plus c. So open this bracket, this will become minus 1 over 4 cos u plus c. Now replace the value of u. U was 2x square. So answer is minus 1 over 4 cos of 2x square plus c. This is the final answer of this question. Now another question. Sec 2t tan 2t dt. Question number 3. Sec 2t tan 2t dt. So 2t will be replaced by u. Let us suppose u is equal to 2t. Differentiate with respect to t. Du upon dt will be 2 into 1, that is 2. The derivative of t will be 1. So 2 is constant, the derivative of t will be 1. So du upon dt is equal to 2. Find the value of dt. Dt will be shifted over there and 2 come here. So du upon 2 is equal to dt. They are interchanged. Du upon 2 is equal to dt. Now we will replace all the values of 2t and dt. It will become sec u. U is replaced, 2t is replaced by u. So sec u tan u. And dt du upon 2. Now 1 over 2 is constant. It will become outside. Inside will be sec u tan u du. Now there is no t. Now there is no t at all. So the formula we will use, the integration of sec u tan u with respect to u will be sec u. It is sec u. 1 over 2 is constant and sec u is the integration of sec u tan u and plus some constant. See. Now u will be replaced by 2t. So the final answer will become 1 over 2 sec 2t plus some constant. C. Plus some constant C. So this is the final answer. 2t is supposed u. Du upon dt will become 2 into 1. The derivative of t will be 1. So 2 into 1 will be 2. Du upon dt is equal to 2. Now to find the value of dt, dt will come over there, 2 will shift it over there. So du upon 2 will be equal to dt. Now replace all the values. Here 2t will be replaced by u, here 2t will be replaced by u, and dt will be replaced by du upon 2 over there. So sec u, tan u, du upon 2. So 1 over 2 is the constant that is taken outside. Inside the integral of sec u, tan u, du. The integral of sec u, tan u, du, this is the formula, it will become sec u. So 1 over 2 is constant, sec u, and plus some constant. U again replaced by 2t, so 1 over 2 sec 2t plus c. This is the answer. 1 over 2 sec 2t plus c. This is the answer. That was question number 3. Now question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4. Integral one minus cos t upon 2 whole square sin t upon 2 dt. When there is a question of whole square, so what is the whole inside? That will be replaced by u. That will be replaced by u. So whole square inside is 1 minus cos t. It is replaced by u. Let us suppose u is equal to 1 minus cos t upon 1 minus cos t upon. Now to find the value of dt, we will differentiate u with respect to t because u is a function of t. So du upon dt will be equal to the derivative of 1 will be 0. The derivative of 1 will be 0 minus the derivative of cos will be minus sine cos. The derivative of cos t upon 2 will be minus sine t upon 2 into the derivative of t upon 2. इसका भी डेरिवेटिव लेंगे. So t upon 2 का derivative 1 upon 2. The derivative of t will be 1. The derivative of t upon 2 will be 1 over 2. ये हमारे पास इसका डेरिवेटिव आ गया. The derivative of u with respect to t will be du upon dt equal to the derivative of 1, it is a constant, the derivative of constant will be 0 minus the derivative of cos t upon 2 will be minus sin t upon 2 into the derivative of t upon 2 will be 1 over 2. अगर ये t अपॉन 2 ना होता, ये सिर्फ t होता, तो डेरिवेटिव ऑफ t इज 1, तो 1 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते तो साइन t सिर्फ रहता, यहाँ कुछ भी नहीं होता। लेकिन चूंकि t अपॉन 2 है तो ये इसका 1 अपॉन 2 आ जाएगा। ये अगर 2t होता, अगर ये 2t होता तो ये हो जाता 2, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ 2t, अगर यहाँ t अपॉन 2 की जगह 2t होता तो डेरिवेटिव ऑफ 2t विल बी इक्वल टू 2। ये t अपॉन 2 है तो डेरिवेटिव ऑफ t अपॉन 2 का डेरिवेटिव लेंगे तो 1 अपॉन 2 आ जाएगा। ओके, सिंप्लीफाई दिस वन, दिस इज du अपॉन dt is equal to माइनस माइनस प्लस प्लस साइन t अपॉन 2 इंटू 1 अपॉन 2, तो ये 1 अपॉन 2 साइन t अपॉन 2 होगी। जीरो को प्लस करेंगे तो दैट विल रिमेन एज इट इज, तो माइनस माइनस प्लस 1/2 पहले लिख देंगे और फिर साइन t अपॉन 2, ये हमारे पास आ गया। अब हमने dt की वैल्यू निकालनी है, अब हमने dt की वैल्यू निकालनी है, तो हम इसको क्या करेंगे, dt को उस तरफ ले जाएंगे और 1 अपॉन 2 साइन t अपॉन 2 को यहां ले आएंगे, तो du अपॉन 1/2 साइन t अपॉन 2 इज इक्वल टू dt। 1/2 साइन t अपॉन 2 नीचे आ जाएगा और नीचे वाला dt ये यहां चला जाएगा, और इसको फर्दर अगर हम करें तो 1 अपॉन 2 ऊपर जाएगा तो 2 अपॉन 1 यानी 2 du अपॉन साइन t अपॉन 2 इज इक्वल टू dt, ये आ जाएगा। ये 1 अपॉन 2 ऊपर चला जाएगा, 2 अपॉन 1 हो जाएगा, ये 1/2 विल बिकम 2/1, तो 2/1 विल बी 2 du अपॉन साइन t अपॉन 2 इक्वल टू dt। अब ये सब वैल्यूज हम इसमें ओरिजिनल क्वेश्चन में रिप्लेस कर देंगे, t वाली जितनी भी वैल्यूज, सो इट विल बिकम इंटीग्रल 1 माइनस cos t अपॉन 2, 1 minus cos t upon 2 is equal to u. So it will become u square. It will become u square. वन माइनस cos t upon 2 will be u स्क्वायर है तो u का स्क्वायर हो जाएगा, इट विल बिकम u स्क्वायर। फिर साइन t अपॉन 2, इसकी कोई वैल्यू हमारे पास नहीं है, ये साइन t अपॉन 2 एज इट इज लिख देंगे। उसके बाद dt, dt की क्या वैल्यू है हमारे पास, du अपॉन dt की क्या वैल्यू है, 2 du अपॉन साइन t अपॉन 2, 2 du upon sin t upon 2. So it will become ये इसके साथ है sin t upon 2, तो dt को रिप्लेस कर देंगे 2 du upon sin t upon 2। So 1 minus cos t upon 2 is replaced by u. It is 1 minus cos t upon 2 whole square, it will become u whole square into sin t upon 2, ये एज इट इज लिख दिया क्योंकि इसकी कोई वैल्यू हमने नहीं निकाली फिलहाल, sin t upon 2, और dt की वैल्यू हमने निकाली है 2 du upon sin t upon 2, it will become 2 du upon sin t upon 2। Now this sin t upon 2 is cancelled by this sin t upon 2. Sin t upon 2 is cancelled by this sin t upon 2. So we have only u square 2 du. 2 कांस्टेंट है, बाहर लिख लेंगे. It will be written over there 2 u square du. Integrate u square du. Integrate u square du. 2 is constant. The derivative of the integral of u square will be u raised to power 3. एक पावर ऐड कर देते हैं इंटीग्रेशन में अपॉन 3, the same power. 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 plus c. So this is 2 upon 3 u cube plus c. 2 upon 3 u cube plus c. अब u को रिप्लेस कर देंगे इस वैल्यू से 1 minus cos t upon 2. u